Hello. Oh, hold on a second, guys. So I have to. Okay, I'm trying to solve them. I was like working with something. Here, 1 second. Oh, so okay. Sorry. I'm working on my. Oh, what was it? Just fell. I was just working on my like a PowerPoint presentation for my class of cards. So okay, 1 sec. Okay, so guys, good to see you, huh? Normally, I don't have this much like stuff on. I just feel like it's a little chilly here, and the heat is like it was off for a while. I don't know what. I hope it's coming soon. So, guys, huh? Did you see great news? I'm so excited. President, he cares about his country, huh? President cares about his country. President, no, he doesn't. President cares about his country. President, no, he doesn't. So, guys, I have to, just be positive because it's very we can trust President, huh? Hmm? Oh my God, can you imagine? It's so. I mean, it's not funny. Like I said, I have different techniques now to not. I don't watch news as much, and I have my system now to be relaxed. Okay, even though everything is going on, but I don't know if you had a chance to watch. You don't have to. It's not like you. I'm here to check if you watched the video. No, but the last video I saw, it looks like it's. I mean, I don't want it to be like, oh yes, it's the last thing he does, but there's a strong likelihood, guys. Okay, that he is somebody's gonna come in and stop the motherfucker. Because right, guys, I feel like there was what scared me a little bit. I don't not scared in a way that I'm like so scared, but when I saw that, when I remembered that I mentioned this, I remembered that I had seen I had made this comment on the live one, not on the live reading, one of the videos just before this one, the one of the INF, that he would give a gift to Putin before the last thing he did. And I was like, oh my God, was that it? And that reading suggested it's very possible that that was the last thing he did. Okay. So when as you guys know, this, you know what I mean? This is not written in stone or anything like that. And I can sense that some of Phyllis she was very scared. Okay. She wrote, she's like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen to, she's like, he really is so threatening towards us. Okay. I feel like, guys, it's so interesting because so many people are triggered by Trump, because it's like they can read. People who have experiences of probably parents and close people who had his behavior can tell that he's threatening. You know what I mean? And I'm like, sometimes I forget about it. So I thought, it'll be a good idea to do a live reading, because I was gonna do a reading on a February, what's gonna happen in February, but I was like, no, there's these things going on. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, and wow, do you guys, like I said, let me just try to think here, guys. Let's get to the thing. Okay. Oh yeah, good to see you guys, because on the one hand, I was like not doing as many live streams, but then sometimes I'm like, I know some people like them and others don't like them. Okay. So, so I don't know. I kind of like, sometimes, to be honest, I'm like, I'm a little lonely. I need my friends from internet. Isn't it embarrassing that I'm like, I have friends, but internets. I go out a lot to internets. So anyway, okay, guys. So on the reading, okay. So on the last reading that I did, like I said, you don't have to watch it. I just posted it a few hours ago. I saw that what happens is Mueller has evidence of Russian money going to Trump, and this is how it's going to go. Okay, how they're going. And then B, what's happening is it's like that's when they go in. They're like, they have the recording of this conversation they had, okay, Putin and Trump, about this treaty situation. So they're like, bitch, we heard it. We have it. Yeah, get the hell out of here. I'm tired of your bullshit. Like, one thing I don't understand, why can't somebody yell at him? Why don't nobody yells at this guy? It's amazing. Why can't somebody, put him in his place? I guess Nancy, but she's very calm, Anyway, so, okay, so let's find out from our house. Phyllis had a very interesting question. Okay, I hope that I'm going to, guys, let's get started with this. Let's do a little prayer for everybody who's scared out there about Trump. Okay, give strength to everyone, including everybody in the group, that we have strength to deal with this. Obviously, we do, right? We do definitely. So then let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna get started. So, that's for protection. Beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I inhale beautiful ray of light. As I exhale, I project beautiful ray of light in front of me. Project the beautiful ray of light until it becomes a perfect circle, a perfect sphere that I can step into. And as I step into it, I invite everybody in the group to join. Okay, so all protected in this group together, holding hands, and just to invite everybody who's in today, who may be watching later, so we can get started. Okay, so I'd like to ask for protection for everyone in the group who may be concerned and scared about President and his hatred towards his own citizens and his fear-mongering techniques. And I'd like to state that we are all strong, that we, in moments of challenging news and challenging developments, we all learn to take a deep breath, look inward, and project a successful, positive, peaceful outcome, so that we're not spellbound by the news. Okay, it's important, guys, okay, to have this technique that we don't let the news, whatever it is, kind of like drive us crazy. Okay, you know what I mean? So that we have this strength, instead of focusing, oh my God, because that's that natural response that we project. It's going to be okay. We're going to have a peaceful outcome. Every single law enforcement person involved in this is going to do a great job. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so just try to be strong. It's gonna, there's gonna be an end to this nightmare. So okay, so now that we're ready, let's find out. Okay, what's going on? So I'm just gonna go get started with the Phyllis. Phyllis had a comment. So her question I thought was very interesting. She said, "So what is Trump's game plan?" Because what I said before, guys, that there's gonna be all these no's, but what is his game plan? Okay. It's obvious that Russia, it's bizarre because Russia does not have as much power. It's like it has all these like troll power, but reality, right? Trump is just giving everything away to them, right? So how, I'm just sort of thinking here, what is Trump's game plan? Does he succeed? Okay, let me know, guys, if you have a different way of phrasing it. What is it that you would like to know the most, that is most urgent? I feel like it's the State of the Union, right? And what is his game plan related to the INF? I mean, I already did the INF, but to the State of the Union going forward. Okay, is that right? Let me know. I'm just going to try to think here, okay? Because that's what she was referring to. So I'm going to ask that because, like I said, when as specific questions have better answers, more interesting answers. So let me go to Phyllis's question, okay? So Phyllis has a question. What is Trump's game plan for the State of the Union, and what is going to happen in the State of the Union? So, okay, so guys, the first image is such a strange image, okay? So the image I have, he's talking in the State of the Union, saying, I hate America, make America great again. I do. Now we don't have any treaties. He's trying to paint it as something positive. And I see that there's all these people wearing suits. It looks like feds, okay? They're barging at the door. They're like, knock, knock, knock. What is a federal warrant? It's like they're at his door. The cops are at the door. I mean, not literally, okay, but he knows that they're at the door. So he has to come up with something, okay? But I sense here that it's kind of like he's fading away, and then Stacey Abrams, when she comes on, it's the future, okay? Right? It's you know what I mean? It's like this sense of of really that whatever he says does not have power anymore. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like forgotten, and it just feels like we're moving forward towards something a bit more positive. Okay. So, okay, so that's what I think. But what I saw is that he wants to announce this thing. Okay, so what about, okay, so the state of emergency, I don't know that he can do the state of emergency because it's not an emergency. There's no emergency, right? The emergency is like, they're coming to arrest me. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. Yeah, right? So, you know what I mean? That's a state of, where's the state of emergency? Me, I am in trouble. I'm going to, guys, he's willing to stop the country so he could, right? Oh, I have state of emergency, me. Yeah. So, okay. So, okay, will he, let me just ask this question here. Vicky asked, before I do the cards, Vicky asked, does he have something big planned during or after the State of the Union? Now, knowing that it's probably his last, what is the plan here? Yeah, I think he wants to paint, because at the same time, guys, I am almost thinking that he wants, I almost feel like he wants to be like the victim, the immigrants or something, but in the end, it ends up being about how to cutting off America from all the treaties, okay? Because he can't really be like he tries to be the victim, but it's like really not, it doesn't gel, it doesn't work. And I feel like at the time, at the very time when the actual, because guys, so much happens, right? He creates so much drama. So by the time this whole thing happens again, just 1 sec. Let's see if I have, yeah, it's okay. By the time this thing comes up again, he feels like he has to justify in public why he did the thing with the treaty. Okay, so he's concerned about that. I feel like at the time when it happens, okay, hi Jessica. So you see what I mean? So I feel like this is what I sense that he has to defend at the time that this happens, okay? So, oh my God. So yeah. So, all right. So, okay. So does he succeed? I just feel like he's at odds with the country, and it's obvious that guys, I see the, almost like a cartoon. Okay, they're the banging at the door. FBI. They're right at the door. I feel like he knows it. So this is why I feel like it's okay. Okay, so now let's ask for, okay, so is he going to get the state of emergency that he wants so he can build whatever the wall bullshit? No. Guys, I feel like there's another bombshell coming, okay? Maybe before the State of Union thing comes. Another one. And I feel like that is gonna, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just, the momentum is totally lost for everything, okay? I just feel like more stuff comes out. And from him, well, he doesn't have any bombshells. Right, guys, I've already talked about this, okay? Because I already talked about this. The difference between, what does Trump do? He lies. So he doesn't have, bombshell means news, right? So when I say bombshell, obviously it's not him, because he creates propaganda. He creates false situations, so it cannot be from him because that's not something he does, okay? He lies. So he does not create bomb. He tries to divert attention and all those different things, but it's not, right? So anyway. See here. All right. So then, okay, let me just ask here. Jen has a really interesting question about Mike Pompeo, right? Mike Pompeo, is that right? So I'm just like, really, what the hell? I mean, I know, guys, I've said before, he's totally like, he's down with the program, okay? But it's obvious, right? How could you, it's a treason. He's doing the treason work, obviously, right? How could you say something like that with a straight face? Okay. So I'm just going to do these quick visions, guys, and then I'm going to do the cards. There's going to be more specificity. Okay. So what's going on with Mike Pompeo? What the hell is up? He knows this is ridiculous. What the hell is like he's drinking the Kool-Aid? Guys, the same feeling I have about him. It's so strange. The same thing. It's always the same. It's like he's watching the world as if he knows he's leaving soon. He's sick or so. I just feel like he's watching, he's observing, he does as he's told, and he's really like, oh, there he is. Oh yeah, do this. Let's do this. He's hypnotized. And I think, guys, the rapture situation, I mean, he's just whatever. He does not have rational thoughts. Okay. He's like what is it called? Cult person. Okay. He's not like thinking, oh, is it good for the US? It's like, is it good for rapture? Is it good for rapture? Huh? Is it good for rapture? I don't know. Does he know that yes, he knows that's what the Russians want. He's talked to them. He has been in touch with them. There's even coordinated messaging or timing. Okay, so so then, yeah, so guys, like I said, he does as he's told. He's a mannequin. He's not really a person, you know what I mean? That's why they like him there. He's never fired. He does that exactly what Trump wants. So okay, so next, this is the thing. Okay, now next. Something I have not asked, but it connects to Pompeo, okay? And yet last week. What do the intelligence agency people think of this? What do they know we don't know about this? Okay. What do the high-level people of the intel agency know that we don't know related to Trump and this INF treaty and everything that's going on? They know this. Okay, there's that. Yeah, they say it's briefly saying, okay, first, I'm not asking about Pompeo now, Jen. I'm asking about Trump in general, okay? First, it shows that they know that there's an escalation in terms of Russia. Russia is desperate, wants to be much more aggressive in the world, A, because they're desperate, they're running out of money, okay? That's A. B is that then it shows me, I've said before, guys, that I've seen the series about the assets, right? About Aldrich Ames and how they caught Aldrich Ames. It took years to find Aldrich Ames. He was a mole in the CIA who sold documents to Russia. So, but they're saying that now, instead of like that, it's all out in the open, and they can tell that some documents and some things have already ended up in the hands of the Russians and other foreign countries. So they can tell. It's not hard from their perspective to see what's going on and how treason is happening. Okay, they know it. Can you imagine? They know it. So it's not for lack of evidence, and it's like they're all very alarmed. It's not that they're not. Okay, so what? They have evidence already of treason. Okay, it's live, it's open, and it's a matter. I don't think that the intel agencies can do anything. You know what I mean? It has to be the FBI. I know this because of the this show that I watched. It said that they needed the FBI to investigate all the changes because the CIA can't arrest Americans. You know what I mean? So the FBI has to get involved. They give the information to the FBI. The FBI, you know what I mean? So no, it's not fake intel. It's real intel. They can tell. They can tell really. They know where it ended up. They may have, but guys, it's so big. It shows here it's so big. It's so overt. Okay, that they can tell. They know there's different signals they pick up, different ways, documents, signals. There's different forms of collecting intelligence. Okay. And this is how they know. There's people who receive a long story. The point of this reading is not everything that they have picked up on the Trump administration. It doesn't make right. It's not the point of the reading. The point of the reading and this question is that I wanted to describe what do they know about what's going on. So they know that there's this, like I said, going back here to the point is that there's escalation, and they have already provided evidence to the FBI. And also what this shows here, the The chain is like this. There's foreign intelligence is given to the CIA. The CIA gathers its own intelligence. All these agencies give the information to the FBI so that this can be executed within the US. Okay. So that's that. Now they're waiting. So they're waiting for some move. And like I said before, guys, if you watch, that's why I recommend so much this the Assets. Okay, this miniseries. They at the very last chapter of the miniseries, 8 chapters. They gather. I remember because they were like talking about, okay, so we have the evidence. Well, let's go arrest the guy. Can we do it? And they're like, no, we don't have they needed the evidence, so they need to. Everything is hyper coordinated. So you know what I mean. So it's not as if all they do is gather information. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's not much they could do other than that. So it's about the other law enforcement agencies and things that they could do. Okay, that they could do something like this. They could try to stop it. Okay, so that's it now. Is there any doubt among the intelligence agencies, the serious people there, that Trump is a traitor? No, it's been evident from the beginning. I mean, before, because guys, what's suggesting here is that before they knew there was all this stuff going on, maybe they knew. Okay, so then but what's happening now is that they can pick up after the fact. You know what I mean? It wasn't just what happened before the election. Then after the election, they continued. They got the pot of gold, right? So yeah, so I think so. Grace is asking. I've already said the guys. I've already said it. Okay, that they get the information they could track. No, guys, there's not much, because these people, like you could argue that Aldrich Chain was a professional spy, so he was trained in ways to do things secretly. You know what I mean? So this guy is not. I mean, come on, Jared is so dumb. Can you imagine? It's not as if he was like, "Oh, Jared, I'm not trained. I know how to make things secret. I know, I'm always secret. Nobody catch me. Nobody catch." There's nobody more obvious than Jared, right? So it's not as if they have to. Oh my God, let's see here. How did I? Yeah. So it's not as if they have to work to like, oh, hello, I have your document. I stole it. Here is in the bag, right? Like that's probably what he does. It's like, hey, you're looking for the names, right? I have them in the bag. Like he probably says, I don't know what you have to do, and it's interesting because in this shows, he shows what it is. Like you have to like mark something and you put the thing in underneath the rock. It seems kind of new and sort of like it seems very simple but complicated. You have to be discreet. And he's like, hey, I got the names. Yeah, this is my bank account. Do you want to write it down right now? I don't know, right? That's probably them. Like, hey. Let me just. It's okay. Do you want to write it down? I want money. Okay. Yeah. This is why I did it for. I did it for money. Like all the evidence. They probably already say at every call. They're like, hey, I need the money. Yeah, I give you money because I get names, right? So I get. That's probably every recording must be so obvious, right? So anyway, so that's what it shows. So there's no guys. It sounds almost unbelievable, except that it's real, right? That what we're seeing is treason in front of our eyes, right? It's not like they try to hide it or something. So I'll just have, okay, so then guys, okay, so let's look into, this is, I think, how we can phrase this. What happens before the State of the Union? What happens after the State of the Union? Okay, because I feel like it's hard to say, right? I feel just to confirm if there is indeed something coming out, then we're going to know, right? And if not, whatever. But we're going to know what's going to happen, right? This week after, okay, after Tuesday. Okay. Because I remember, guys, there was something about the February 15th. I remember thinking that by that time, there's already a negotiation with Nancy Pelosi for her to take over, right? Remember this? I remember. So it's just like, it's pretty soon. I'm like, I'm very sad. Stay. Right. So, okay. So 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine like Jared Kushner is a spy? He's like, hey, I'm Jared. I'm Jared. I'm here to meet with a spy who's gonna give me money. Is that you? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Right? So he's like, right? There's almost be like, whoa, hi then. So Jared is very professional spy. Yeah. Hey, do you have back channel? Hmm? Hmm? Back channel? Huh? Sorry. Back channel. I'm looking for back channel. Russian back channel. Have you seen it? Oh. So, okay. All right. So let's ask questions about this now. So the question, next question that I'm going to use is what happens before and after the State of the Union. Okay. What happens? And then we should do, guys, week by week of February. Okay. Yeah, but guys, forget about the GOP. Let's put this in your heads. The GOP is complicit with all this. They can't wash their hands because they're part of it. Okay, forget about it. And the other thing I said, I have not made this public. I should. I always feel like there's too many things that I forget to make it public. Is that the Russians have all the information of voter fraud. Okay, think about it, guys. Just think about it. The Russians are great at blackmailing people. What happens? The Republicans work with the Russians. So what do the Russians do? Even if they had not hacked the emails, just the fact that the Russians collaborated with the Republicans to hack the election, that alone is blackmail information. Can you imagine? That's what they're saying. Say, look, bitches, if you don't do what we want, we're going to tell you what you did for the election. Hello, it's obvious, right? Think about it, guys, right? That's it. It's not that they don't somehow, if you think about it, this is what it showed. Remember there was the part when I did Tartal sodomy question, remember? When I did that question, it was that's what it showed. It said that what they really have on Mitch McConnell is the voter fraud. That's the biggest thing of all. And this is what they have on all the Republicans. Think about it, guys. So this is something you have to tattoo in your mind, okay? So it's because they committed crimes together. That alone is evidence. So they will never wash their hands off of Trump because they're in it together. They made it happen. Think about Georgia, guys. Think about those are Russian. They needed Russians to hack because they couldn't find enough. Probably American hackers would do it like this, for like good enough and cheap enough or whatever, or who would keep their mouth shut. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. So so this is it. So you have to remember, okay. It's like that they have the information. The GOP is part of the operation. They have no control. So, okay, now let's get started with questions. Other question, okay? Oh, please, like those donors, guys. Please, I'm gonna talk about this another time. Or maybe I should just say it. I told you I'm on a very positive road, mindset now. But one of the things I noticed, guys, that I think is super positive, and I was like, this is what Trump is like. This is what Trump is teaching us, right? Is that all these donors, they spend all their money, or billions and billions of dollars, in trying to keep the population away from politics, right? So they spend all this money to try to keep us away from voting and just bullshitting, creating all these think tanks and all this bullshit, right? So then, with the Trump presidency, we woke up. This is what happened. We woke up because honestly, even all of us, okay, even I was like, oh, I don't know. I used to think that we couldn't really change the world. Really, we could not really do, it is what it is, whatever. So now what I'm learning, even through all this spiritual informations, is that we can. And I'm going to, so this is the exercise I'm working on to share with you guys, is that we take the piece of news that, the stuff that you're doing, and how could we change it so that it would benefit us, right? So this is it. This is going forward. We know how to even articulate, because sometimes, guys, we don't even know what we want. This is just to be like, not to be like hypocritical, we don't even know what to say. We are shocked because they are pursuing such wrong things that we have to stop and think about what is the right thing. And this is why, because I went back and forth with Alexandria Ocasio, whatever, but I really like how she pushed the conversation. She's like, bitches, you think you could, you love this. Why can't we do something that benefits me or my friends or whatever? You know what I mean? So even though you may or may not agree with whatever she says, the fact is she's like, no, really? You think that's because if the guys, it's so funny. It's greed. That's what it is. Pure greed. They had it good before, but they decided they want more. It's not enough. So let's just, until we eliminate the healthcare, until we do all these things, we're not going to be happy. Okay. So then people are like, no, 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 because we woke up. We woke up from the sleep. You know what I mean? We woke up and now we're not shutting up. No, no. And it's amazing, guys. Can you imagine? They thought they're gonna get away with all this. So this is why they don't really care about. And then they're so I find it so funny. They're so scared, like socialism or whatever. And it's like, wait, so you don't, it's like they don't, it doesn't bother them that people die because they can't afford healthcare, right? It doesn't bother them that people have like thousands and thousands of loans. They don't, nothing bothers them. Oh, don't change the taxes. No. What? Socialism? What? 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 Socialism? Right? They don't care, guys. They don't really care. Okay. That this is happening, you know, like all those Puerto Rico and all those floodings and all those, they don't care. They do not care at all. But when you're like, you're going to have to pay $500,000 more in tax, whatever, however much, I don't know. Then they're like, what? What? No. Right? They're just pissed. And it's like, well, you chose it. Okay, I'm sorry, right? Don't you think they woke us up? And this is, guys, because I was like writing my post, was like what I've learned from Trump and the Koch brothers. And this is what I've learned from them, is that they are sociopaths, right? But what they say is that they're crazy. So they're like, oh, this is what I want. I'm going to turn the world into whatever I want because that's my need. I'm going to make it happen. So, you know, so actually, this is the lesson. They're crazy. They want to harm. They don't care, right? But now, well, I'm like, no, I'm gonna be like them. I'm like, no, there's not gonna be, there's healthcare for people, right? Everybody's gonna have. You don't. Oh, it's not about you. Are you? Was it? Are you triggered? Are you outraged? Are you triggered? It's not my problem. Are you a snowflake? Right? Because that's it. It's like this is how it works for them. It's like they do whatever it is that they want, even though they don't care about humanity, they don't care about humans, they don't care about anything, education, no, whatever. So that's what we're gonna do now. Education is number one, and this is why, guys, I'm making little worksheets for us for this, so we can really define, you know. And the guys, it has nothing to do with whoever the politician is or the party. What it's not about that. It's like, what is it that we really care about? If we could change things, we have to reawaken those things, you know, and really state it instead of like, oh, because I know for me, I'm like, what the hell? Like when I go on Twitter, right? I'm always kind of triggered by, oh, look, disgusting. So instead of responding like that, I'm going to say, oh, great. We're going to have great, wonderful free education in the next few years. When I read, you know, so it's kind of like, instead of making their negative point get bigger, we're always going to respond with the next reality. And I think it's already happening, guys, you know? So this is it. Okay. So now I have my rant. I'm going to go get started. Right. So people, I'm so confident, guys. I seriously am. I feel like the mood of the country changed dramatically. Okay. So it may not be 100% there yet. Okay. But I just feel like people woke up, and we're not going back to the box. No, no. So anyway, so guys, I remember towards the beginning of the presidency, I was watching this radio show. And I was actually listening with my mom, and the guy was like, they were interviewing some person who was like a left person. They were saying he was he was like, I'm so positive always, because what happens, I was like, the left is going to go back, because you know why? Because it's very hard to remove people who get benefits in terms of positive things. If you try to remove things that people have that are really beneficial to them, they're not going to let it happen. So that's why it always comes back. Because who wants to not have health insurance? No one, right? So, right? So anyway, so this is so super interesting, right? How that is. So this is it. It's like, it's hard to really remove it if you do it so overtly like this. That's why they always work very on the down low about it. So now, right? Okay. So now let's get started. I mean, and it's like, I have a hard time understanding, right? It's like, first of all, you don't need these big houses. You know, I mean, I'm not saying like, you know, you could have your huge, because if people have so much money, they can still have the house, they can still have the airplane, they can have everything they still have. It would not need to not remove the health care of people, you know, if you think about it, that you don't need to do that. But that's what they're doing. It's out of spite, out of evil that they're, you know what I mean? So, so this was it. I'm just like, that's who they are. But you know what? We're better. Humanity is better, nicer than this. We're gonna we shall overcome. We shall overcome. So anyway, but not that, you know. So anyway. So now, guys, okay, let me go to the question because I was ranting about many things. And guys, to be all very honest, I know some people complain about live streams. They say it's distracting. They can't follow it if they're not on. But I like connecting. I like a relationship. We'll have a relationship. You know what I mean? It's kind of nice. It's very exciting. Have a group together, people talking. So yeah. So okay. So now let's ask. So Trump is gonna do the State of the Union. So what's going to happen before then? Right before. Let's say before is up to the very time when, because, you know, guys, news break constantly. So whatever time it's scheduled for, right before, and then then we're going to do another spread on how, right after. So let's see what happens from now until before the State of the Union. Okay. Yeah, I love that song. Oh my God, I love it. I love that song. I should cry so much. Yes, change is gonna come. I love this song. Okay. So anyway, but guys, you know, it's so before what's happening? Oh, but they're like good about stealing things. Oh, looks good for him. Yeah, look. Oh, are you sad, President? You have justice, negative, huh? Yeah. Really? Oh. So guys, just here you could see before even we look at the other cards. This is aggression, bully, uncovering of something stolen. This is stealing. And just I feel like there's going to be another development, another legal development here. He's going to try to fight, right? This is aggression, bullying. So let's see. This is before, okay? La 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 la. Oh, you're guilty, huh? Yeah. Oh, guilty, corruption. Looks good. Oh my God. Wow. All these super negative cards, guys. So guilty, corruption, aggression. So let's see what the other cards say, guys. But like I said, just looking at these cards here, it would suggest that he really wants to be as aggressive as possible. Okay. He really would try to go as far as he can, because the more, like I said, the more he feels that he's being, justice is breathing down on him, he wants to push it towards others. Does it make sense? Since he's a narcissist, malign a narcissist, he wants to punish others because he feels it's quote unquote unfair, right? He feels he's being punished. I can do crimes. You cannot do crimes. I can always do crimes, right? Oh, look, change. Wow, about Russia? Meetings. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so like I said, possibly there is this informations about the meetings he's had with the Russia peoples. Oh, money. That's right, guys. Oh my God, it's crazy. Yeah, so guys, this is money. Okay, bank accounts. This is the sick man upside down, so that he goes crazy. Okay. And the friend upside down, I feel like this is treason, right? This is a friend who betrays, right? Or it's like a person who pretends to be a friend. Could also be that a friend of his, it becomes right? He realizes one person betrays him. Okay. So let's see what else. Oh, here, let's see. Wow, guys, again. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Wow. Okay, one second. For my house. Wow, guys. Yeah. Okay, so this is a card of somebody leaving, absence. So I don't think it's gonna leave before. Okay, but okay, this is very good information. So guys, okay, this is the thing. It shows before I even look at the details. Okay, just go here, but it's a big change. Okay, so I think let's just go to the start by column. So this is bullying. This is when it's upside down. It's like bullying, too much aggression, energy focused towards aggression. This is guilt. Okay, guilty or burden, change. Then cash, bank account, leaving or absent. Okay, so what I think just alone, and I was going to get more cards, but like, you know what, alone this gives us plenty of information. So I can already see that we have this money, information about this money that comes out. He's acting out because the guilty money could lead to his absence. And now I've said this before, this card of change in Kippur means something significant. It's not just something changed, but something significantly changed. Something significant changes when this money situation comes out. And now this is something, uncovering of something stolen. This is card of theft. This is corruption or loss. This is travel, right? This is foreign. This is something sick, like he's sick because obviously he's going crazy, right? Because everything is coming out. And then here's the money draw. And this is a loss, okay? So this is interesting because I'm reading here, this is a financial crisis when it's upside down. So you see he's down now. If you look at this, this is the money drives him crazy, okay? The guilty of corruption, anger because he's been found out of theft. This is a change connected to something foreign, connected to travel. And this is an absence. This is like I wrote before, the person leaves. Like this is a person who's like thinking, oh, where is he? President? Look at this is the ones like, oh, President, what is he? President, have you seen President around? Where is he? I miss him. Right? So he's missing. Yeah. Oh no. So you see what I'm saying? Now now let's look at this. We have justice upside down, which is bad enough, right? So it's a legal decision regarding something stolen, something illegal, right? And then we have aggression. Now, see, this is aggression. This card connects to this other one up here, right? So, and this is meeting. Okay, this is a meeting or like a get together. This is upside down, like a fake friend, or it could also suggest that one of his friends has flipped enemy with the enemy. So see, guys, it's very clear here that some information comes. I don't know if it comes out or if it's happening behind the scenes at this point, but it shows that he goes crazy because he knows that there's money situation. He has to leave because there's all these financial losses connected to his meetings with the enemy. And the fact that basically, guys, all his important financial transactions have to do with Russia. He's going crazy, So this is before the meeting. Can you imagine? Before the State of the Union. Okay, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so I want to know, is this going to be public? Just one line here. Is this going to be public or behind the scenes? It didn't say. Is it going to be public or behind? Oh, the kids, guys. Oh my God. Public or behind the scenes? The past, okay. Victory upside down, hopeless, treachery, deal. Okay, so again, the fortune and something happened in the past, shady victory, hopeless, treachery, and the successful. It's not clear, guys, but it could, like I said, it could be connected to the children and this deals that he had with the Russians, okay? Okay, so it doesn't necessarily matter quite yet, but it's just because the question is what happens before. Now, what happens after? Let's say in the week after, from Tuesday until Sunday, starting right after this public thing, the Trump thing. Okay, starting right after the Trump talk, what happens between then and the State of the State of the Union and into next Sunday? Okay. Oh no, really? Oh, wow, guys, look, cutting something important to the White House. Oh, yeah, looks good for him. Something becomes public. Uh-oh. About the false person. And that's a dishonesty. And he's like, oh my God. Looks good for him. I want to stay with President. Guys, okay. This card, okay. This card is are you guys there? I don't see comments. I hope you're listening. I hope you can catch. So this guys, I usually see this as business partners because it's the family, right? The wife. And now for some reason, guys, this is it. Like this is the kids. Think about it. Look, it's the woman. Even though he has three kids and not two, it's the kids. Hello. I'm like, oh, I'm a genius, huh? That is my heart. That is my heart. Right. So it's something about the kids. It could be the business person, but I'm more inclined nowadays. I'm more inclined to think that it's the kids. Oh. Yeah, this is the meeting. There's this meetings that they go to or something. Yeah, and this is intercepted. Okay, so yeah, okay, guys. So, yeah, thanks for conforming. I was like, oh, just a little worried for a little bit. Okay, so wow, I'm just like, what the hell? Oh, sick. Yeah, he's sick. He's always sick. Like he's a sick motherfucker. Marriage, marriage. Yeah, this is the gambler. So okay, so what happens? Now the question is what happens immediately after? Okay. So now this is interesting. If you look at this guy, this person here, he does not want to take risks. Like this is known as the greedy card, okay, because he does not want to lose anything. And if you think about it, guys, it could also suggest in the case of Trump that he does not want to leave, right? He wants to hold on to whatever he has. But the scythe comes. Oh, really? Yeah. What happens? This is recognition. See what I'm saying? So I feel like he wants to hold on, yet everything becomes public. I think this is the child, I believe, guys, okay? I could be wrong, but this is the child and the sick. Like the other thing, guys, is that they could also try to say, I don't know if this is the suggestion here, is that he could try to say that he's crazy or that he's trying to pretend that he's crazy. Because remember how there was that gangster Gigante, that's like he was pretending to be crazy, right? So it's just like, it's possible, okay, because I feel like there's no way out. He's going crazy. Imagine a person like him. He's going crazy. He can't leave, okay. He can't quit. Like, hey, see you later. Well, I mean, quitting would be nice for us. He would resign, but so this is creating harm or a situation that's going to be bad for him, right? So he wants to hold on to what he has because he knows this is a poverty and hardship is coming for him, and this is something important. An answer. What is it? This is the false person. We know that he's a false person. But then you have to see that the false person is about something important about false person. And also something becomes public. So whatever it is big. And this is a meeting. Okay, this is a card of meetings, like business meetings, shady business meetings, connected to the children. This is either the business partners or the children. And then you have the marriage upside down. So what I feel, guys, is that there's information here that becomes public about the kids and their role in connecting something connected to the election and or those shitty meetings. Okay. So and so that drives him crazy because it exposes the dark connections. And this is a person he's trying to assert himself. The White House, right? The White House trying to assert himself. This is again theft and losses, dishonesty. So it's like not only is he a false person, but his dishonesty in the White House. I think this is either this card means two things. Okay, lack of seriousness, lightness. I also think it's transfer of like intercepted communications, and this is the gamblers, right? This is exactly these people who are friends. So this is you know what I mean. So this is like this is them realizing that they lost the gamble, right? They gambled and lost, you know what I mean? But there was a gamble. So that's what it looks like, guys. He can't leave, and he's going to try to assert himself, but he lost, and everything is public. Okay, so it's something. I think it's the stuff about, and I said, guys, and I remember there's so much I haven't made public, but the thing about remember that when I did the thing with the pendulum about the February, remember the thing that said that Don Jr. and Kushner would be indicted in February. This was February. Started it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting. It's time, right? In other words, it's time for this to happen. So the other thing, I'm looking at this, guys, the card. I'm very strict about meanings, but you have to, this is a castle, but it's also a tower, right? So I feel like this is the recognition of something. It could be very well be Trump Tower. You know what I mean? For some reason, I feel like it could be very well be the Trump Tower meetings and the conversations that the kids have had. Okay, and so, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay, so I'm just thinking, guys, okay. I'm thinking if my sense is that the week after, then okay, what happens? I'm trying to think, how do I phrase this? Yeah, exactly. He knows he's done. Exactly. Now I'm trying to think here. How do we phrase this, guys? Does he leave? Okay, how do I phrase this? When is it? Yeah, guys, forget about when. When you can't do this. When is a very complicated question. It's not strict. I said before, I saw him leaving by like around mid-March, the latest. Okay, but as you know, it's not the the time that he leaves publicly. It takes some sort of negotiation, you know. So it's not like the day he leaves. It means that there's probably a month in advance. Okay, so you know what I mean. So I'm trying to think here, guys. So what happens? Should we do week by week on February? Okay. Should we do week by week? I'm just thinking here. Let's do week by week of February, okay? So then we'll be able to see whatever happens, right? So what is this? The summer of 42. What does this mean? Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's a movie. I saw it, but I don't remember the song. What does this mean about the song? I don't know. Anyway, so let's do week by week, okay? So okay, so let's see here. Week by week. I'm trying to think if I do it side by side, okay? Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just do not too many cards. I think this will be good. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, so first week, let's do like this. Okay, so no distracting, to distracting. So we don't. Okay, so victory upside down, dreams or network, private, something private, confidential, longing for something. Shit gets real. In other words, upside down. So this is a visit. Knock knock. This is interesting. Expectation or waiting. Oh, the friend upside down. So, okay, so I feel like there's the energy of, like I said, the victory network upside down, the dream upside down. Privately, shit gets real. They get visited from somebody. Yeah, right? And they're waiting for something. What is it? The friend upside down. So I feel like he's starting, you know, it's like the sense that he knows he's being stalked about. Okay, it's like, you know, sometimes you enter in the room and people are talking about you, not in a good way. That's the feeling. I think he knows something's coming, and it's coming to him. And like, I feel like he always had the dream here, right, of making these things happen. But then it's like, oh, it's not happening. He's getting shit's getting real. It's not gonna make it happen. That's first week, which is now, right now. Oh, really? Oh no. This is, guys, everything falling apart. Yeah. The bear, sometimes it's the matriarch, sometimes it's personal finances, it also the boss. Oh, Muller. Oh, hello, Muller. How are you? Huh? Are you happy today, huh? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Muller and the military together. They're coming. Look at them. They're friends. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. What else? Oh my God. Anger. That's right. Contempt. That's Putin. Okay. What else? Loyalty. Oh yeah. Guys, okay, so let's just like I'm just word by word, okay? So the tower upside down, so causing something falling apart. In the process of something falling apart, this could be leadership, okay? It could be the boss, okay, or the role of the, I don't want to say president, but you know what I mean? It's something like that, like this is the top person. Mueller, there he's Mueller. Mueller goes to him. It's like he comes with the military. I think this is very much our military. In this context, I believe it's true. And it says, you are in contempt. This is anger, right? So contempt of what? Of your duties, right? Because your friend, this is Putin. Okay, I've said before, I use this card to mean Putin. And then loyalty. So you're loyal to Putin. Bitch, we know. We're gonna cause a shakeup, right? This is a shakeup to the boss. Mueller comes. He comes with the military. They said you're in contempt. You're friends with Putin. Okay, that's second week. I think this is the week, guys. Hopefully, that they go to him and they said, "Bitch, we got information. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it." Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I did not do visions, okay, but it's helpful because it's so detailed. Okay. Okay, page one. Oh, an offer. Yeah, really? Invitation to leave. Vision. Okay. Facade. What else? What is it? Oh, yeah, the victory. Success upside down. This is justice, right? This is essentially the card of justice and the court. Wow, the White House upside down. So guys, okay, this is what I think. I think there is an invitation, okay, for him to leave. Seriously? Okay, so the beginning of something, this is an idea or something like that, a move, an invitation. And now this is vision, or the ultimate goal is an invitation. Now, what's super interesting here, guys, is that this is a card of pride, and this is also a card of facade. So I feel like the invitation they make is that you can keep the facade. We're going to do this behind the scenes and have this, not fake success. It's like you're going to try to keep things under wraps so you can, this is justice and the White House gets shaken up. You know what I mean? I feel like they offer him this thing, whatever it is, so we can try to do this behind the scenes, okay? And this is the ultimate goal, is the offer, right? They're making an offer behind the scenes so he can keep up the facade or the bullshit for a while. Now, this is this is burden, and upside down means something being spoken, right? This is the unburdening of something. This is something bright. So we see everything. This is this is business deals, right? Money from business deals. This is, what is it? Oh, from the past, way back. This could be Kushner. Okay, this is the young man upside down here. The child, that's Trump. What do we have here? Conversation. So guys, this is what I think. Okay, wow, this is amazing, right? I thought, hopefully, okay, so this is just a little. Now we're going to look at the rows, but before I do look at the rows, let's just talk about it a little bit, because I feel like what this suggests is that the second week, Mueller and the military go to him and say, "Bitch, we have the information, we have all of it. This is what we want," and that they say, "This is, you can't do anything. You're done. We have the information. We have all the evidence. Now we want it to be a smooth transition, so we're going to give you a way out. Don't think that he's not going to get away smoothly. It's not like that. Is that the office of the presidency, if you think about it, cannot be under so much chaos, and he cannot be fighting. Imagine him like under handcuffs. It has to be done in a way that looks normal, okay? Whatever normal means, okay? And then that towards the end of the month, these things, the deals are exposed, okay, and there's stuff connected to Jared here, and it happens by the time this comes out, okay, it comes out smoothly. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. I think it suggests this is the moment where Mueller comes in with the military. There's all these conversations, but it's not the end yet. And I think the end's going to happen in March, but this is the beginning of the end. You know what I mean? Because it's not like something like I said, hey guys, this is the State of the Union. I want to say goodbye tonight. Right? I mean, it would be great. Can you imagine? It's like, hey, this is my last day. I want to say goodbye. I had a good time with the job. I just find something else. Can you imagine? That would be amazing. But it's not. So this is what I think, guys. Okay, so now let's go here. Okay. Now we have the things are going down bad for him. Everything is shaken up. There's an idea conversation. Things are unburdened. So the last week, I feel like the secrets come out to the public so that the public is prepared for what's going to happen. The public doesn't yet know he's going to resign, but he will. Okay, so this is the vision of the boss. An offer becomes a successful offer or something like that. Okay, so the idea here is to offer him something so that he could leave, because he's not going to leave willingly, because he's under so many investigations, right? And like I said, I want to say it 100 times, and people will be like, oh, he's not going to, no, he's going to face justice. But we have to get him out first, you know, may not be like, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, okay, so this is private. This is interesting, right? This is private. Confidentially, Mueller has a vision, right? He expresses his vision. And this is something about some sort of gain, okay? So he talks about his vision. This could be the information about the business deal that he had with Russia. I don't know. So then we have... what else here? We have shit. Finally, shit gets real in private. Okay. Oh, this goes here. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So in private, and then this is the military, right? So he comes with the military, and he offers these things, and then something about the business. Oh my God, Trump's business deals in the past become public on the last week as a preparation for him to leave, you know, so that, and this is the visit, right? So somebody comes, what is it? Okay, this is here. This is here. Where is the other one? This is here, right? So the visit causes anger, right? So this is contempt. The success is upside down, and this could be something he may find out that this is related to Kushner. Okay. And then we have, what was the order? Oh my God. So this is a child right here. This is court. This is wait. Okay. So you see, so waiting, right? So this is a wait or expect something about Putin. Takes him to jail, takes him to the court, right? To justice. So there's this expectation that something connected to Putin's going to get him to jail, and who's connected to this here's Trump, and then again we have here there's something about lack of loyal, like this is the friend upside down, the fake friend. This is all about loyalty, right? So it's interesting here we have these together. So, right. So this is the loyalty and the friend who's not loyal. So it's all about loyalty, and he's not loyal. So the White House is shaken up, and there's a conversation here. There's agreements, right, connected to. So this is how it rolls, guys. Okay. So okay. So now let me just ask specific questions. So, is this true that Mueller is gonna go and talk to him? Second week with the military. Yeah. So they have the evidence. They lay out the evidence. They request a meeting. They go. It's like I don't know if they go to Pentagon. There's just something where they go talk to the lawyers. I don't know if he's there personally, but they give the information, and they begin the negotiations. Okay, so it takes a little while, the negotiations, and what is it here? Yes. So what is it? That's right. Yeah, because that's the thing. Mueller and the military, they have the goal. What is their goal? Their goal is that this transition happens quickly and smoothly. Okay. Right, that there's no Because like I said before, guys, the GOP is compromised. You cannot count on them because, right, they committed crimes along with Trump or they supported Trump, whatever, right? And then they have the evidence. So this is it. And there's all these negotiations going on for a few weeks, okay, until everything becomes public. Okay. And I think Nancy, I see her there. She's aware of these negotiations. That's right, because she would take over. Okay. And guys, I know somebody's like, well, what about Pence? Somebody always, what about Pence? Oh, so no, I've said 100 times. I'm gonna repeat it again. That Pence is so compromised. Okay, so they're gonna do the same thing they did with Spiral Agnew. They're like, bitch, just resign, go away, right? So, like I said, the same thing. It's not like he's not gonna face justice. He's just gonna be in a situation where you're gonna have to leave. It's not like you could choose. You're a criminal. You know what I mean? So this is it. All right. Okay. Well, what about Pence? Whoa, does this mean Pence is gonna be president? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm just like, so it's like he goes with the whatever, with the garbage collector. Who? Pence? What about Pence? We're gonna have a evangelicals? Huh? No, it's like he goes, so that's what I feel like, guys. Okay, so let me just go back here. So how does this happen? Yeah, so there's negotiations. And Giuliani, guys, I think Giuliani, he's like crying. He's like he's like crying. He's like, no. Because he got, he realized what's happening. He's not gonna go away. I said before, he's like playing this weird game, whatever game he was, and they're like, bitch, get the hell out of there. We're taking that motherfucker down. Yeah. So he just can't. I think he's going to be absent in all these, conversations. I think they already know that they're going down, and this is it. It's over. This is it. Bye, bitch. It was cute joke. Wow. So I think I said before, Nancy, she knows she's going to take over, but like she's not excited. She's not like, oh, I'm going to be president. She's just like, let's get the hell out of this bullshit. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. So, wow, guys, isn't that crazy? Is that crazy information, huh? Oh my God. Okay, guys, so I feel like I'm satisfied, okay, with the answers. I'm like, oh, So somebody, and I would say Liz asked this question, and I feel like I already answered in the other one, but I'm just gonna quickly talk about it. She asked, what about this treaty? Can we go back once they leave? I don't think they can, just because if Russia has already violated it, right? The problem is like, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing. What is going to happen to Russia immediately after? Because I replied to her, I said, look, I think this is, it's the point is, maybe the bigger question is what happens to Russia immediately after? Are we going to get into some sort of war? What the hell is happening? Because obviously they don't have our best interests in mind. Okay, so once they take him down, what's going to happen to Russia in the world? Okay, so you know what I mean? And that's the question. Interesting. Yeah, good. If they comply again, yeah. So what's going to happen to Russia once Trump leaves? Okay. Guys, I really wish there was a prison for these people. I would go. I'm sorry. Can I tell you, this is kind of bad. If there's a Guantanamo, I would like spend a lot of money to go on vacation to Guantanamo to yell at them. Bitch, was it worth it, traitor? Like, I'm sorry. Like, seriously, these people are so sick. Like, I want their names public. I want to know where you know what I mean? Like, it's so wrong. How could you do something like this? Are you so stupid? I'm just like, this is Rose Traitor Tour. We're going to yell at them. Yeah, let's go. Let's go together. The Rose Tour. We're going to yell at traitors. Woo! We're going to yell at traitors. Woo! Can you imagine? So, but let's serious question. And what's going to happen immediately if Trump leaves soon? What's going to happen to the Russia? Like, they're like, I'm so We're tough guys, tough guy Russia. What's going to happen to Russia and their position in the world immediately after Trump leaves? Okay, let's just find out. Because the guys, remember the thing about Brexit, all this, I feel like there is this connection to, I feel like there's this connection to some sort of like international movement immediately after he leaves. Okay, but let's see what happens immediately after Trump leaves in terms of Russia. What happens? Okay, let me just get the cards out and then I'll talk about it, okay? Okay. So I feel like this is change, okay? This is froze. I think this card could be frozen money, frozen assets, long-term problems, military. Okay, now this law enforcement also could be the Russian. This is the Russian. Okay, it could also be the Russian military. This is love. Okay, money. Okay, now I think that this law enforcement, interestingly enough, this suggests two things. That what they do, they feel like what's most effective against the Russians is money, financial sanctions, okay, or taking their money. And that's what it looks like they do first. So the great changes, there's more sanctions. This is law enforcement, and the Russian love of money, right? This is the precious stones, right? The quid pro quo, but since they love money, they go for it, right? Because it's not the Russian population, obviously, it's the powerful people there, okay? Now, and then we have, this is joy or love, change. So people are happy, there's a change. Expectation or waiting. So people are waiting for change. A lot of, like I said, this is again, a lot of money. There's a lot of gambling money maybe. And this is interesting because there was a wait, and this is basically the wait was worthless. So there's like no more wait. Okay, so whatever wait is over, and this is the shapely dealing. So I think they right away, there's the block. I feel like I'm getting a sense here that Mueller and the Department of Justice, who knows, I don't know who, already has all the big lists of all the people where this money is. And the moment this happens, it's frozen day to night. You know, nobody tells anything. Just, you want to go to ATM? There is no money. There is no money. No, you have $0 ATM. Yeah, it's frozen. Yeah. Or imagine that the bank is like, you have the bank account is like 5 billion. And it's like, sorry, the money is frozen. Sorry, the money frozen. Sorry, the money frozen. Next time, don't mess with the election. Next time, don't mess with the election. Next time, don't mess with the election. Your money is frozen. Next time, don't mess with the election. Next time, don't mess with the election. So yeah, next time, don't mess with the election. Next time, don't mess with the election. Yeah, that's right. You can always borrow. Why don't you go over to CVS, go over to, the supermarket? Hello, Trader Joe's? Can I get a cookies? No, we can get. Wait, it's frozen. It's frozen like a government worker. No. Oh my God. Okay, so then here it's interesting. This is goals or dreams, nefarious goals. Okay, where they're like their goals are wrong. Something becomes public, society. Okay. This is the courts. This is Mueller. This is me. I go with Mueller. We go together places. Huh? Yeah. Military. Oh my God. See, guys. Oh my God. Did you notice? This is the second time. Different sets of cards, right? The Muellers together with the military. Isn't that amazing? Mueller and military are friends. And dona de servicio. So they get, this is possible too, guys. That this is dona de servicio is the helpers. So they arrest all the traitors who are the maids of the Russians. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a whole lot of people. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what it looks like. Okay. So all the money that's shady that goes to the servers, like the servants of the Russians, is taken. Yeah. Here. They love, there's a delay. and that because the law enforcement and the military come, this is the Russian money, and Mueller takes it. This is and then what's interesting, guys, if you think about it, what happened is that the whole escalation of Russia also, they wanted this for a long time, but also you could see that they got angrier once their money was taken, like the shady money. So sorry for you, no, sorry for you, no. So this is the guys. I'm sorry for them. They're nice peoples, huh? Very nice, yeah. So this is it now. Okay, so before we end, guys, the conversations, let's just do one about what is the guidance? How could we do? What's the best thing for us to know? The best thing for us to do while this is happening? What should we know? Okay, the guidance and then affirmations. I like doing this. I don't know if you like. I like it. Because it's interesting. Okay, so okay, interesting. This. Okay, so this is interesting. This is a stalemate or making a decision. It's like we're having a stalemate about the older man here. Could also be, guys, the whole, like, the thing about the older people, like not, like older like those people who are with Trump, quote unquote patriarch, whatever. So this is interesting ideas. Okay, so we think about keep that in mind. This is again the card of loyalty upside down, so treason. Then we have negative surprise. Okay, negative surprise. People are shocked. Again, thoughts, right? The ideas. And there's a man here. So what I feel, guys, is that there is a stalemate. Okay, we're in the process. We are in this process of, like, of not knowing what's going to happen. Like, there's stuff happening behind the scenes, and it's a battle of ideas, right? I think we know that they want to change the world. And this was what caused treason, right? They want to keep the world of the older thing. They want to maintain the old ideas, and they're willing to commit treason. And this negative surprise is going to shock people, and is going to make people re-examine their values, okay? So, you know what I mean? So this is good. It's like, even though we are in this stalemate, it's very frustrating. Essentially, this is a battle of ideas, right? They want to create this world. They want to maintain this old world that needs to change, and they can't do it. Okay, so this, like I said, so messenger, right? So the man was this messenger of ideas, right? This whole process is about trying to keep ideas that are already dated. So hopefully, okay, so what affirmations? This is okay, money. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I don't see. Sometimes I do this. I do it, but it's good. This is the interesting, good card for this knowledge secret. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna get the cards out. Oh wow, many letters, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what else? Okay, so what else? Okay, so it's really interesting. Okay, so we have the power to turn thoughts into reality. And this is something I've been thinking about a lot. And this is interesting. This is financial issues. So even though we may not have the money, or it may not be as rich as the other people, we have the power. You know what I mean? Like, the money does not always equate power. We started to believe that, but in reality, that's not true. Now, this is interesting. This is both secret and knowledge. So, and this is this is a letter, right? So there's behind the scenes, there are indictments. Again, it's something related to secrets that are confidential. There are basically, we have the power to change things. There are indictments already that are confidential that show this is a lot of thief, right? So show illegal activity and shady deals, okay? and the guy's sick. Like, what is essentially the meaning of sick? He can't recover, right? There's nothing, nowhere to go, and all the people that are connected to this shady marriage are gonna go. They're sick, right? You see, this is the people who are celebrating, but they're not. I'm not gonna celebrate for long, bitches. No, right? So then the fortune turns in our favor. That's what I'm saying. So this is a very interesting information, right? This was, guys, you know, that's what I was telling you. Very interesting in this way of reading. Okay, so when you ask for information and ask for guidance, it gives such interesting, I think, you know, it takes a higher, it takes higher level interpretations, because you know, you have to see it in a way that is like, it's interesting, right? I'm like, advanced skills. But really, like, but really, guys, you know, it's very good, because I feel like on the one hand, it talks about how this was a war of ideas. This is what was all about them wanting to maintain an order that was no longer, it can't work anymore. And then on the other hand, we have the power to change things regardless, okay, of the fact that we may or may not have money, doesn't matter. And the bottom line is there are tons of indictments in private, confidential, that suggest that take all the people who had the shady dealings and they're criminals. They're going down. So this is the thing that we should know. This is the thing that we should know. A reminder, guys. The thing we should know is that we have power. Like it doesn't say here, magician. Yeah. So we have the power to change things. We have the power to change things. See, let me show you something, a lesson today. You see that he's where this is the guy who has the thoughts, and this is the pentacle. So what is the pentacle? Pentacle is something concrete, something physical. And we have, this is the same thing here is here, right? So we think that we don't have the power. This is the thing we have to deal with, is that in reality, the magician transforms the thought into reality. So we do have power, right? So we're moving away from those people trying to defend something that no longer has power, to really using our minds to create something good. And regardless, there's secrets. Secretly, it's saying to us essentially, forget about, don't worry about it. The indictments are under seal. Okay, they exist. They are confidential, and everybody is down. Everybody goes down. Yeah, you, 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 you. Right. So very good. So guys, wow, this is very nice, very, very nice informations, very nice information. So guys, I want to say, I have to say, I like have a live stream. I like having maybe not, because there was weeks. Well, they all get a rose, yeah. So there were weeks when I did too many of them, guys. But I like having live streams. I know sometimes, not always, okay, but let's do more, okay? Right? What do you think? I guess I'm asking for feedback, okay? So let me know. I think sometimes it's good to have the ones that are not live stream, but I think now, especially now, guys, yeah. So I feel like it's so intense what's happening. You know what I mean? Don't you think? It's so intense that I just, it's like, it's nice to have it, So probably tomorrow I'm not gonna do, and I'm gonna do another there's a section of you guys who are on my other higher level of the page. I'm gonna do one for you for different things, but I just feel like I like it, I love vetting. You do. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So it's just nice to do both, right? So, but I just feel like yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's a good, yeah, that's right, guys. I think the combination is good. Yeah, but I agree with you guys, right? It's nice to have because I feel it's not that after the readings, I always do feel that it's nice, I have an answer, but I think there's something about us getting together, and I feel like it's much more reassuring, especially now, like this week is going to be so intense, right? All of these things, I feel already so much calmer, right? I feel so much calmer now, knowing that I'm like, oh, even though I was confident, I knew that you guys were like so worried. I know you were so worried about everything. So so this was like, I feel better, I feel like already, I feel it. So guys, yeah, so the bottom line is I think the negotiations for Trump to leave start in the second week of February. Okay. And this is it. But it's not gonna I don't believe it's gonna be public. And it said, remember the affirmation said in private, confidentially, there are already indictments. But essentially what it suggests is that since it was so secret, it means that nothing is going to come out in February. It's probably going to be March, okay? But I think Don Jr. is probably going to be indicted right after the State of the Union or around the State of the Union. So that's the summary, right? So it's good, guys, right? I feel better. I answered my questions. So, guys, okay. So I know I have a commitments on Monday night. So maybe we should we do what time? Maybe we should we do a live stream about the around the State of the Union. Maybe I'll just have a live stream. I don't know. We'll think about it, guys, okay? Probably not tomorrow, okay? Just because we just had it today. But Tuesday, yeah. So even, you don't have to be on or whatever. I don't know what time that's going to happen, but it's probably going to be a very wild day, that day of Tuesday, So yeah, let's have Tuesday. All right. Pardon. Would be able to pardon. I don't think how could they pardon, guys. How could they pardon anything? Oh, because the problem with the pardon they have to be found guilty, right? So you have to admit that you're guilty or something. Like, I don't think, guys, I don't think you can be pardoned. Not now. It's too early to pardon anybody. So, all right, guys. Oh no, my God. Let's send energy to Jenna's friend. Her best friend of 50 years is dying the next 2 days. Oh my God. Can we send her? What's her name? First name? Oh no. Wow. Let's do it now, Jenna, if you can, I mean, we could do it before, so. Wow. So. Joan, okay. But I see that she is it's interesting because I see her, she's like in a bed, it's gonna sound horrible to say, okay, but she's prepared for the journey, okay? And you have to remember, guys, I know it's hard sometimes for us to think of this, but I feel, guys, you have to remember like on the other side, there's so much love. This is the thing. It's hard for us sometimes because we're so attached, right? And it's real. We love our people that we are connected to, but on the other side, it's really beautiful. Okay, so she's ready. She knows, because I see there's a sea, so she's crossing over, right? I see there's people wearing these like outfits for a ship. Okay, so oh my God. So anyway, but oh my God, see, oh my God, crying. But yeah, I see, there's like oh my God. It's like, anyway, I'm not sad, but it's just like I feel things I said before, okay? Because I see her ready to remove her clothes. Like her clothes are her body. You know what I mean? So she's ready to let go of the body, but she remains. So she remains. You know what I mean? Like her soul is forever. It's just that she's changing the clothes for now. So anyway. So this is it, guys. Oh my God. This is like, oh my God. Wait, what do you mean she's with her? What are you talking about? They're going together? Jesus, that's tough. Oh my God. With her. No, she's not going. I don't think she's going. The daughter too? No. I don't think the daughter's going. Wow. No, she's not going. She's here. The daughter's here, right? Yeah, no. But I think she's saying to her that she should live her dreams, okay? The daughter still have things to do that she hasn't done or she was too afraid to do. She should do it. That's her advice for her. Mm. Anyway, oh my god, guys. Okay, so let's go. Don't let's like be pause. It's just life. You know what I mean? So anyway, so yeah, it's always like, guys, it's all like, I think sometimes, we have to remember that we have the power to see, because I see so much joy, when I see it, I do not see pain, I don't see anything, I just see the joy. And over there is like so much light, is amazing. So there's nothing sad about it, over the other side. What's sad is that we miss the person, but at the same time, it's a reminder, I'm saying, you guys, that we have so much joy in this world still, that we, even though there's horrible things, guys, you know like all this stuff is happening, and we see people passing away and everything, we have to remember that we have the power to see the beauty every day, and sometimes we don't use it, you know and that, right? So thanks for sharing, everybody. So anyway, so okay, guys. So let's go and have joy, celebrate life. Even, this is why it's important. Even in the dark times that we're living, you know what I mean. It's like there's always beauty around us, always, and we have to be open for it. Okay, because right. So all right, guys. I don't want to be like crying too much, because I am like sensitive. So all right. So that's the message of today. All right. So enjoy, let's say enjoy, but right. So all right, guys, have a good night, okay? And sleep well. Sleep with angels. Angels everywhere. All right. Okay. Okay. Bye.